my lovelies, and welcome back to the final video in the Flaunt Your Flaws series. So how are you feeling about imperfection? We've been talking about this whole last week, imperfection and flaws. Are you learning to accept and embrace and love all the parts of yourself, especially the ones you're uncomfortable with? It is a daily process, but just 5 minutes a day could make all the difference in 30 days. The progress you will make after 30 days will be really significant. I also give my private clients, my coaching clients, many tools to work with a cocktail of EFT, reversal of subconscious programming, and affirmations and visualizations that I called Imagineering to program your subconscious mind and to get much more success in a very short period of time. So what are we talking about today? We're talking about forgiveness. Have you often heard somebody saying, I'm never going to forgive him, I'm never going to forgive her because he or she did this to me and that to me. Or maybe you've held a grudge against somebody for a very long period of time. Or maybe somebody did something to do maybe yesterday, and you can't get over it. You're finding it very difficult to let go of it. Sometimes people even show off about it. They show off about being so hard-hearted and being unforgiving, as if it was something to be proud of, like somebody, pinned the president's medal on you or something. Like you've done something fantastic and something really commendable that you should be proud of by holding a grudge. It makes men feel more macho and it makes women feel like they are no liberals and bra-burning rebels and ballsy. I'm sorry for my language, but that's just the way I feel. My question to you is, you really feel empowered by unforgivingness? You feel empowered because you hold a grudge against somebody? Is that the way you value yourself? Is that the way you look at other people? That's ridiculous. I also find that people can forgive others easily, but they can't forgive themselves. So why is it that we're always so judgmental and unforgiving of ourselves, but yet we find it in our hearts to forgive another person? A person we love and care about, even if they've done us terrible harm. We find ways and means to make excuses for them, and we can always mend the relationship with them. All the time we are estranged from somebody who we harbor a grudge against or somebody who we haven't forgiven, we undergo great emotional and psychological trauma. We feel empty inside, we feel off mood, we can't eat, we can't sleep, we're constantly badgering ourselves, overthinking the situation. What if I could, should I, can I, can't I, and if, but. But the biggest but is, if you do something that you think is wrong or incorrect towards yourself, you're not so troubled by it, even if it leads to negative consequences. You come down so hard on yourself, and in fact, you look for all the ways and means and excuses to not forgive yourself. It's the direct opposite of what you would do with someone else. You punish yourself, and you feel like if you punish yourself, it's going to teach you a lesson and you'll never do it again. And you make the situation completely snowball out of control. You don't look for ways to be gentle and forgiving with yourself like you would if it were your lover or your husband or your wife or your mother or father. You treat other people better than you treat yourself. You wouldn't dare talk to somebody the way you talk to yourself. So, you give other people advice on forgiveness and how you should not harbor a grudge against him or her, but you do the exact same thing towards yourself. Don't you find that strange? Now, why have I put forgiveness in the Flaunt Your Flaws series? Because having external or internal flaws or imperfections, they're not really imperfections or flaws. They're just who you are. But not forgiving yourself and having an unforgiving attitude towards yourself and others, now that is a flaw. So, that's the logical explanation as to why I've put forgiveness as the last in this triad series. So why do you treat yourself with disdain? Why do you treat yourself so badly? Because you have no sense of self-worthiness or self-love. And self-worthiness and self-love are two sides of the same coin. These are very extensive subjects, and I work with people on a long-term basis, individually or in groups. So if you're interested in a workshop, if you're interested in private coaching, please get in touch with me, because I'm always here to help you lead a fulfilling life with yourself and have fulfilling relationships with yourself and others. I would be delighted to help you to battle your negative self-beliefs, to rewire your subconscious minds, to empower yourself with self-love, self-worthiness, self-acceptance. I'm going to leave you with advice. Forgive yourself today. Love yourself today. Today is when you make that change happen. Because let me tell you, if you don't start today, you're never going to start. And secondly, if you don't love yourself and if you don't forgive yourself, no one else is going to forgive you and going to love you. Because when you treat yourself badly, other people see it and they reflect what you do. So stay imperfect, stay just the way you are, work on yourself, flip your flaws into weapons that you could use to empower yourself and others, and please, please forgive yourself today. See you next week in the next series, and stay grounded, stay possible, because nothing is impossible. From my heart to yours, love and light. Bye-bye. Hi, my precious person. Did you enjoy this video? If you did, give it a thumbs up and then hit that red subscribe button. If you benefited, share my channel and pay it forward. And if you want to keep up with my workshops, my webinars, and get tons of free goodies and free downloads, hop on to avrilsqs.com. I'm possible. You're possible. And we're in this together. So let's make a difference. Let's not waste any time. Let's do this today. Thank you.